There's not a pool. Something weird is happening. I don't know what is happening. Something weird is happening. Okay, what's happening? I'm on live, but I can't see anything. Okay. Facebook is acting strange. Yeah, Facebook is acting strange. I think it's better now. I hope. Yeah, it's much better. Facebook is acting kind of weird. There we go. Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. Please share. We started a new book review today. I decided to go with this book because I know a lot of people are struggling to discover who they are. So I decided to go with this book. And so we'll see how it goes with this book review. The book is called Who Am I and Why Am I Here? It's by Sunday Adelaja. It's a really good book. I read it before and it helped me a lot to discover who I am because I never knew who I was either before until I read this book. I thought as I was living a life, perfect life. I thought I was doing myself a favor. I thought that whatever life I was living was the best life. That's what I was supposed to live. And then I read this book and then I discovered that that was all a lie. That is not actually what I was supposed to be living for. And all this while I was living a life that's not what God intended me to live. So the book is a really good book. I encourage you read it yourself, or you can follow along with me. I'm not going to be giving you everything from the book. If you want to get everything from the book, you can read it yourself. I'm just going to highlight the most important things from the book. So who am I? You need to know who you are. Like sometimes when people ask you who are you? And you always give them your name and say, oh, my name is Matilda Susan Buckner or Emmanuel Coker. Like people think that, like when they ask you who you are, you always give them your name, but that is your name. Or sometimes people, when they ask you who you are, you sometimes tell them your what you do, like okay, I am a doctor, or I am a lawyer, I am a journalist, or you whatever you are, I'm a single mom. Like that is your job, basically you are describing. But when they ask you, the other thing too, when people ask you who you are, you said, oh, I am a human being, I exist in this, but that is not who you actually are. That is just you, that you are a species. When you say I'm a human being, a lot of people don't know who they are. And from the book, a monk was describing, he said the most disgusting thing in the world is being unaware of who you are. That is the most disgusting thing in the world, when you don't know your identity. Not your name, not your job description, or not that you are a human being. That is what the wrong said. It said the most disgusting thing in the world is you not aware of who you are. Discovering your identity is the key to fulfill your life. When you discover your identity, it's not only by your name or what you do for a living. That does not discover who your true identity is, because a lot of people think that is their true identity, and that is the key of fulfilling your life, by saying that I am a doctor, or I am a nurse, or I am an accountant. They think that that is their identity, that is who they really are, but people are not aware of who really they are. They have not actually discovered who they really are. If you are not aware of who you are, how will you know where you're going? Or how will you know where you're from when you don't know your true identity? A lot of us think that we have lived what we thought was successful, fulfilled life, right? Like, uh, um, but then you discover that you were been living a wrong life. So sometimes life throw you a curveball, right? You've been living perfect. It's like, well, guess what? I I am a woman, or I am a man. It doesn't matter, vice versa. You said I am a woman. Uh, I am, like, a lot of women think that their priority in life, most African women, or majority every woman, think that the purpose of living their life is to get married and have children, and that is it. That is their complete package, and they have fulfilled life. And then sometimes life throw you a curveball. Like, you've been living, say, you're married, you have children, you have a husband, the husband has a good job, the woman have a good job, or maybe the woman is a stay-at-home woman, and you have children, and now the woman think that she's fulfilled, because that is what every woman think, right? I'm fulfilled, I have a husband, he got a good job, we have a nice house, I have a car, I can feed my children. Hey, guess what? My life is fulfilled. There is nothing else that I need in life. I'm good. And then sometimes things didn't work out that way. And then one day your husband comes home from work, and then he decided, said, hey, I don't want to have you anymore. I don't want to be in your life anymore. I'll find somebody else, or you cannot give me happiness anymore. So I don't want you. I don't want this relationship anymore. Or it can be vice versa. And the woman can come home and say, guess what? I don't feel love for you anymore. I don't want it. What are you going to do? Because you've said now that was your life. You feel complete because you have a husband and you're living your life. And then now the husband or the wife come home and said, I don't want this relationship anymore. What are you going to do? And you said your life is complete. So what are you going to do in that place? You've been living. You are a good husband, or you're a good wife, and you've done everything. You have your children. And now the husband walk away from you and said, I don't want to have anything to do. What are you going to do in that position? You're going to be broken, because that's all what you've been living your life for, and now it's been taken away from you. Now you don't even know what to do. Your life is like come like crashing down on you. So it is very important for you to know who you are, because all the things that we are living our life for, that we think that is more important to us, and then when it's taken away from us, we cannot function anymore. But when you've discovered who you really are, you're never gonna be broken. You're never gonna be like, if a man said, I don't want you, I don't want to have anything to do, your life is not just gonna crash down on you. Said that, oh my God, I can't live anymore. I was living for you. Here I am. I spent 10 years in this relationship. I invest 20 years in this relationship. And now you said you don't want me. We've got all the beautiful house. We've got car. We've have children. And now you don't want anything to do with me. Your wall is broken, because that is what all you were living for. And now the husband, I want a divorce. I don't want you. Give him a divorce. And now you don't have things to live for anymore. With all the luxury, house, with all the car. And you, woman, you have spent, a lot of women are in this situation, right? You, the woman, you've dropped everything in your life and you were just chasing your husband dream. So I want my husband to be happy. Before my husband comes, I give my husband a nice meal on the table. I take care of the children. That's all you have invested your life in. And now the husband come home. He said he does not want anything to do. Now you don't know what to do. You cannot function with that man anymore because you need to. You relied on that man for your life, for your entire life. You think that was your goal. You were fulfilled. You were complete. And then now he doesn't want you. You feel alone. You cannot support yourself financially because now the man is saying, I don't want anything to do with you. You'd never had a career. You never had anything with your life. Now he's dumping you and you don't even know where to start. You're alone, employed, without a family, without a way to make a living. You were depending on that man because you think your life was complete. You have devoted your life to your family, and now he's walking away from you. You found meaning and purpose in your life by providing and cleaning and do everything in your house. Then now that is going to be taken away from you. Now, what are you going to do? You felt empty of purpose. It's been taken away from you. A happy family was your main goal, your only goal, your only reason of living. It was to make your husband happy. And you're living, you love your husband despite of everything that your husband have done to you. You have made every effort to keep your family together, and you don't understand why should you continue living. You start questioning. You don't understand why you should be living. Circumstances force you into a crisis, and you start questioning your existence. Who are you? Who am I? Why was I created? Each question leads to many more soul searching. Now you don't know who you are anymore because the thing that you were living for has been just snatched away from you, has crumbled because you think that having children and having a husband, and that was your biggest goal, and now it has been stolen away from you, and now you don't even know. Now you question it. Who am I don't even know. What was I doing? You start like going crazy. Like you start questioning God, like, God, why did you do this to me? I've spent 10 years, I've spent 20 years, I've spent 30 years in this relationship. And now the man said he does not want anything to do with me. And I've invested all my life. And you start questioning, who am I now? Am I just a housewife, or am I just an ex-wife, or am I just a baby mama, or am I just you start questioning that who am I? Who's this person that is gonna come and steal my life now? Now I don't even know why I should live anymore because he has stolen everything away from me. Why did I come into this world? You start asking yourself this question. Is there all there is to life, to marry and give birth to children? Are there other purpose for my existence? Because now you can't exist anymore because the thing that you were existing for has been just taken away from you. What is your real purpose of living your life here on earth? You need to identify yourself and who you are in this world. And if you don't know, you're going to end up like questioning yourself and investing in yourself and thinking that you're going to be attached to the wrong thing. And then when that thing is taken away from you, you can't function anymore. That is why a lot of people commit suicide and a lot of people commit suicide because they don't even know why they exist anymore. They start questioning themselves. Why am I existing? Because you never know the reason why God created you in the first place. So now you are questioning, who am I going to be? What this woman is going to be? Am I going to be an ex-woman? Am I just going to be a baby mama? So is that what's going to be my life? Is that what I'm going to exist for now? I can't provide for myself financially anymore. I can't take care of myself. I can't take care of my children. Because this man that I invested my life with now have just walk away. You don't know what to do. You need to identify yourself, who you are in this world. You need that. You needed to come first. That need to come first to know who you are first before you start chasing other things. Because today we are not discovering who we are, and now we are chasing all other things that we think that is more important in life. And then we come to a realization, once that thing is taken away from us, we don't even know why we are existing anymore. We want to kill ourselves. You see, a lot of youth today are committing suicide is because they have not discovered who they are. Because when you discover who you are, it gave you purpose of living. It gave you reason to live in. So now the woman does not know what to do because the man has walked away. What am I going to do? How am I going to start my life? He took everything from me. I'm lonely. I don't have a job. Now I have to take care of this child. And now I don't even know where to start. We always do it backward when we should actually discover who we are first. We do it last. And now you are left with this questioning, and you question yourself, who am I? Who am I? Why am I even existing? Because what I was existing has been taken away from me. So only that time, people, once the circumstances happen in your life, that is the only time that people started looking for purpose of life. The greatest, Miles Morris said this. He said the greatest tragedy in a human life is not death, but life without purpose. So now that woman is in this situation. He had no purpose to living. She could have just go commit suicide, said, you know what? I think I was doing the right thing. I think I was fulfilled. But now my husband left me. Now I don't know what to do. You're in dilemma. I don't know what to do. A lot of people are in this situation. It can be vice versa. It can be men too. It's not only, although women are the people that are falling more victim of this, but women, they don't know how to function anymore. So now they start doing other things just to keep on helping themselves, right? Well, maybe I should just go do prostitution, or maybe I should just drink and get into alcohol, or I'm just gonna smoke, I'm just gonna drink myself to death. Like, you start doing other things because you didn't know why you exist in the first place. Lot of people today in the world are living almost unconsciously. They don't even know. Unconsciously, they are like zombie. We walk like zombie. Like, we get up in the morning and it's like, okay, why did I get up? They don't even know why they get up. Some people get up and say, well, the only reason I got up because I want to go to job. I want to go to my job, or I want to go to school. So you got up for because of that. People don't know why they exist. Well, I just need to go to work so I can get that nice car. I just need to go to work so I can get that nice house. I just need to go to work so I can get married. I just need to go to school because I want to have a degree. Oh, I want to just become a doctor. Oh, I just want to become a lawyer. They are not going into school because they want to actually do something into the society. They're going to school because they want to have a title. the title is more important than anything. You're becoming a doctor because you want people to say, wow, he's a doctor. He has doctor in his name. No, I want to become a doctor at something. I want to create something because God created me for this reason. Go to school because you want to bring answer, you want to bring solution to an area of the life. That is what we are supposed to go. So now go back to the woman. She doesn't even know why she existed because she gave her life up. She doesn't know how to live. You will never find yourself in this situation if you discover who you are in the first place. Get up every morning for a reason, for your vision, for why God created you. That is why you need to get up. Not because I'm going to get up because, and then you just waste the time, you waste the day, you do nothing about it. Or some people might say, well, I go to work and I provide for my family. Okay, what if, God forbid, that job is taken away from you? Are you still going to function? Are you still going to live? Are you still going to be who you are if that job is taken away from you? Because some people, their job taken away from them, they are done. They don't exist anymore. Or anything misfortune happened to them, they are done. They cannot move past that. So while that is not who I am, I need to pass. I need to do something else. They are crushed. They get into depression. They get, I can't live, I can't get up, I can't do anything anymore because the one thing I was living for has been taken away from me. A lot of people said, well, I need to, like, it's a good thing. You have to provide for your family. I got it. But if that is the only thing you're living for, that's not who you are. We are living our life like it's like a rat race. Everybody, time is going by, and we just living, getting up in the morning. Oh, it's another morning. It's another day. Okay, what to do? Nothing. Oh, just go to work. Go do my work. Come back home. Sit down. Watch TV. Go to bed. This is more to life than that. And people are find life so boring. It's so boring. You're still doing the same thing over and over and over. You don't mix it up. You don't do anything. It's the same routine every day, same routine every day. Every day is the same routine. We never take the time to ponder on who we are and why we were born into this world until something serious has to happen. That's when it takes people to start thinking that. We start thinking who I am. Why am I here into this world? Why am I living? What is the purpose of my life? Why did I come into this world? We start asking all these questions. When we supposed to ask this question in the first place, but we don't. It's only when we are into crisis, when something happened into our life, and we start questioning God, we start questioning everything, but we never took the time to discover why we were born and why we were placed in this planet Earth. Every human being asks these questions. Who am I? Why am I here? It's only when they're in a crisis. If you want to live a consciously life, you want to enjoy your life, not to just spend it or completely to like tax serving. Like, I just do this. Oh, I put food on the table for my family. Okay, I'm doing a good job. You are an answer to something in the world. You are supposed to bring answer to the world. It's not only to your family. Say, well, I bring answer to my family. I provide for them. I provide for my children. I do this. Well, you are supposed to do more than that. There are a lot of people, because the God gave you a purpose. It's not only for your family, but for the nation also. When Jesus said, go into the nation, it means it's not only my immediate family or my wife, my children. The nation can be uh, um, women. The nation can be a man. The nation can be children. The nation can be the doctor society, nursing society, children department. It's a nation that you need to bring solution to. Because if you have more than that, you look forward to things every day and you say, oh, these people depend on me, not only my family or not only my children, but wow, I need to bring solution because there are a lot of problems going on in the world today that need solution. And you are the answer, but you decided not to actually bring answer to that. You decided that your only life that you're supposed to live is only to have children, husband, and that's it. Well, I'm married. I have children. What else do I need? Nothing else. I'm complete. And that is taken away from you. Now you're freaking out. Oh my God. Oh my God. What happened? What happened? You cannot function anymore because the one thing that you think that was the most important thing have been snatched away from you. The life of a man is who it the life of a man is who is ignorant of his destiny. When you are ignorant of your destiny, when you're ignorant of why you're living, your destiny is going to be meaningless because you don't know. Because maybe you are supposed to bring in solution to the malaria that is in Africa, and you are not aware of that. You're supposed to go to school and learn about it, and you decide it's like, well, guess what? No, I'm just gonna become a stay-at-home mom. I'm just gonna produce children, take care of my children and my husband. That's it. Then now, so a lot of people are dying just because of you decided, I just want to stay home, have children, and take care of my husband. And now a lot of lives are in danger. A lot of people are dying of malaria every day in Africa just because you decided, said, I'm not going to do what God wants me to do. I'm just going to have children and take care of my husband. Or a man saying, oh, well, I'm just going to provide for my family and that's it. I'm not, when I go to university, I'm not actually going to learn how to cure malaria. I'm just going to go there because I just want the title doctor so and so, and then I'm fulfilled. That is a waste of 4 years or 8 years or whatever years you went to just go get a doctorate just because of a name. And you do nothing with the doctorate degree that you have or the PhD you have. You do absolutely nothing. You just want the name. I'm lawyer so and so, lawyer so and so. How are you using that influence? How are you influencing people? How are you bringing justice into the society? How are you bringing justice into the environment? You don't just go there just because you want to make money, because a lot of people are going into profession today just because they want to make money. That is the wrong meaning. And once that job is taken away from them, they cannot function. You need to go and do a school. You need to go to school because you want to acquire knowledge in order to serve. Not people serving you, but in order for you to serve. A lot of people are busy creating family, right? A lot of people are busy creating family. They're thinking that that is the main purpose why they exist. They're creating businesses. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, like anything is wrong with that. But if that is your main focus in life, then you got it wrong. Because you're supposed to be bringing solutions. You're supposed to be changing nations. You're supposed to be doing something more than just providing for your family. So the people who do not know their destiny become inefficient. Like, you need to know your destiny. You need to know who you are. I will give you an example. For example, cell phone. We have cell phone, right? Everybody have cell phone. There's iPad. There's everything. Okay, just imagine that it was cell phone was never created. Okay, how would the world be right now? Say cell phone was never created. Like, see how cell phone is helping and developing life, people's life. So imagine if cell phone was never created, we never had cell phone. Somebody might say, wow, we never had cell phone. The people back then never had cell phone, but they lived. Well, it was that time. But if that's helpful, do you think that we will communicate the way? Okay, let's say, for example, Mark Zuckerberg decided that he was just going to provide for his family. He was just going to provide for his wife. He was just going to have children, and he was never going to do Facebook. Do you think that I will be actually talking to you guys right now through Facebook? It will have never happened. Computer. Let's say Steve Jobs never decided, oh, I'm not going to make computer. How will people have been communicating all over the world? Like right now, I am right here where I am, and I can talk to people all over the world. This is how we are supposed to be living. We need to discover who we are. We're supposed to bring solution to certain area in the community or in the world. You are answer. You are supposed to be an answer to something, not only to your family, to the world. You're supposed to be serving the world. You're supposed to be doing something for the world. You are created with a purpose. Don't let anybody tell you any other thing. You are created with a purpose. And this is the reason why you were born, because you were created with a purpose. That is why it is necessary for you to understand your destiny. When you realize your purpose, it brings understanding deeper within yourself. And then you can say, I have a fulfilled life. Because you've done something and somebody are going to benefit from it. Because Mark Zuckerberg is always going to be a great person. People are going to always be grateful for him because he brought a solution. Steve Jobs is always going to be, people are going to be always grateful for him because guess what? He brought a solution. If you want somebody to be grateful for you, you need to bring a solution. You need to become a solution. That is why you are supposed to be living. So live for a purpose, not only to bring to your family, but to the world at large. You were born on this planet Earth to define purpose, and the entire world is in need of your gift. The entire world is in need of your gift. Don't start hiding your gift, because a lot of people are hiding their gift, but the entire world is in need of your gift. Because a lot of people are living other people's life and they are not living their own life. The world is in need of your unique purpose. You are created for that. If you do not find yourself or your purpose, the world will become worse for itself. Like, I give an example. If Steve Jobs did not invent the first Macintosh, how will the world be today? Will people be able to communicate worldwide? What if iPad was or iPhone was not created, as I said? Do you think that we can communicate with people all over the world? What if Edison did never invented electricity, for example, light bulb, and he decided that he was just gonna live his own life. He was not gonna invent anything. Do you think that electricity that we're enjoying today will have been existing? The world will lose something if you do not find yourself. You need to find yourself. If you don't answer the question, who am I? If you don't carry out your mission, the world will lose what God created and put inside of you. The gift you have, the world is going to miss it because you decided not to use your gift. You decided not to use your talent that God decided to create you for. That is what we're supposed to be living for. So that woman, I started back in the beginning about the woman. She didn't know what to live. She thought that was what she was supposed to be living for. And now that is taken away from her. And now she cannot function. She doesn't know. But if she was bringing solution to the world and she was living for her life, the God-given talent that was put inside of her, she was solving problems, she was solving solution. Even if the husband decided, say, I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore, that woman will still have a life to live because it's like, well, okay, I still living. I have a purpose to live. But people that always don't have a purpose or they don't know who they are always broken. They are always broken once they they can't have things to live for anymore. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. So that is what the woman did. She doesn't have anything to live for anymore because the one thing she was living for has been taken away from her. But when you know who you are, you will always keep living. You keep doing things. You keep thinking because you know your God is a like our God is a creation, like He creates stuff, He's a creator. So we are supposed to be creating things. We're supposed to be living our life creating something every day of our life. If you don't carry out your mission, the world will lose what God created and what God created you for if you don't live that life. You want to live a fulfilled life, not a wasteful life. You don't want to live a life and then you're going to be disappointed once you go to once you die and you go to heaven and you're going to discover that, oh my God, and God is going to play like a movie for you. It said, wow, this is how I created you. This is what actually you were supposed to do. You were supposed to become a billionaire. You were supposed to become a trillionaire. You were supposed to bring answer to a lot of things. And then they're gonna play your life. And then you're gonna look and you're gonna compare the kind of life you live. And then you're gonna be so shocked that wow, what a waste. You're gonna be so disappointed in yourself. You don't want to get into that situation. You want to live that life now. You need to go to God and ask God, why am I existing? Who am I? Discover who you are so that you can live a fulfilled life and then you'll be ready to die. Because today somebody will come, are you ready to die? You will say, no, I'm not ready to die yet. Because you think that you need to get that big house, you need to get a nice car, but you're never doing what God actually wants you to do. I'm going to end with this. Jesus Christ himself knew who he was. Like, I'm just gonna look here in my notes. I want to read exactly so I don't. Um, I thought I have it here. Yeah, so Jesus Christ knew who he was, right? Sorry, guys, I was looking in my notes, but I can't really find it in my notes here. He know he will. Jesus knew who he was, so because he knew who he was living every day according to like his vision. He know what his vision was. His vision was what he was supposed to live is to die on the cross to save humanity. So every day of his life he was living towards that goal, to get into the cross, even though sometimes the devil will come and trick him to divert him, and then he always rebukes them and say, get away from you, go get. No, I know what I am living for. So even though the distraction of life comes, Jesus was never distracted by it. He knows his goal was to get to the cross, to die and to set humanity free. So that is how we are supposed to live our life, because I'm just going to end here. But you can come back tomorrow and I'm going to be talking more about it. And maybe I will help you through this book, help you how you can discover yourself and who you are. It's never too late for you to discover who you are and start living for the reason why God created you for. It's never too late. This book is really good. It's practical. So you come every day here with me. I'm going to go through it and practical, and there are questions also that you're going to ask yourself to validate your life, how you are actually living right now, if it's according to what the reason why you're supposed to be living. It's a really good book. You can get it yourself, or you can just come here, and it is very, very practical. So it's like step by step, and I will try my best to deliver that to you, and hopefully you can learn something from it and help you discover who you are, because we all need to discover who we are, and we're supposed to believe in the reason why we were created, why we were born in the first place. Nothing else but the reason why you were born. Because there are, like I always said in my broadcast, you are equipped. There are a lot of things inside of you that is embedded inside of you that God have stuck you up, basically stuck you up. It's all inside of you. Because today we are looking outward for the things to make us happy inward. But all we need to make us happy is inward. We need to get it out. But people are looking outward. The outward things is gonna make me happy. But it never, because everything is inside of you. You need to get it out. When you get it out, oh, the joy, the flow, everything bubble, everything is good. So please come back tomorrow and throughout this week, and we're going to do this book. And I guarantee if you follow it, it will be shocked. It's going to change you. It's going to transform your life. It's going to help you to discover who you are. So today is kind of like the stirring of the icing. I don't know. Just the smoke. The more every day it's going to get better. It's going to help you, basically. So come back tomorrow and I will help you to discover who you are, because I was not going to do it because I already read it. But the more I aware that a lot of people don't actually know who they are, so I have a conviction that okay, I should just do it. So I am doing it tomorrow. Come back and it will go step by step and break it down so that you can get it. Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming and watching. Don't forget to share this. Share, and I'll invite other people so that they can learn. Because if all of us discover who we are, the world will become a better place for all of us to live in, because we need to be doing something in life. Thank you guys and so much, and God bless you, and bye.